Hi friends. Today I decided to hop in. I've gotten great response from any transformation post. I decided to tell you guys the number one thing that for me leads to weight loss. I just like to say I'm not a medical professional. I'm not in the health area. I'm not a nutritionist, anything like that. This is just my experience for the last 13 years. I've been rating and tweaking and trying. I've tried over 12 different diets and eating plans, and I've just tried a lot of stuff. And I've learned a bit about along the way. Here's the number one thing that I've learned. I lost a lot of weight in my late 20s, a little bit before having kids, and then it all went downhill. And since then, I had never been able to lose the weight. And then about 1 year ago, I finally found the tools that work for me. Like, what is the magic combination for my body? Because that's the important thing. We have to find out what works for our body. It's not about getting a diet off the internet and saying, I have to follow this and I'll be great. No, it's about listening to what your body has to say. And through this entire process, there's been some weight loss and some loss and gain and loss and gain. But the one thing that has always helped me lose weight and that has allowed me to track what's happened and to see how my body responds is that you have to know what you eat. So the one thing that you have to do if you want to lose weight, you have to know what you eat. It sounds simple because it is, but it's hard to do because there have been lots of studies showing that mindless eating, our brain doesn't account for it. So, for example, for parents, if you eat your kids' leftovers, you don't count that as dinner. You don't count that as a snack. That's just something you ate. How many times have you been to the movies and you buy a popcorn and a soda and maybe a treat and you eat that and you can still go out to dinner afterwards because what you ate, your brain and your body just didn't process it like an actual meal. So the distracted eating, we just don't account for it. It doesn't feel like we ate something. Oh, that was just leftovers. That was just a snack. That was just a treat. So if you want to start losing weight, you have to know what you eat. And this isn't true just about weight. For example, in your finances, if you want to know how to get a hold of your finances, you have to know what you spend money on. And for health, you have to know what you eat to understand why your body is reacting the way it's reacting. Not only for weight, but for other things. Do you have headaches? Do you have mood swings? Are you extra tired certain times of the day? Like, what is your body trying to tell you? And food is medicine. Food is what your body uses to fuel it and to do everything that you have to do. So understanding how your body reacts to what you eat is the first step to discovering the best weight loss program for you. And just because, and this is just common sense, right? It doesn't make sense to make a plan of what you're going to eat and to jump into a specific diet without understanding what your body already does. So, the number one thing you can do is say, how do I eat? What am I eating? What time do I eat? When am I hungry? Track your food. Track everything you eat. And you're going to notice right off the bat, the first day that you do this, you're going to notice a difference. And the first difference you're going to notice is that when you set the intention of writing everything down, you pay more attention to what you're eating and you already automatically start making better choices. Because when you're going to record it, it's almost like you have to tell someone. The accountability, even to yourself, it makes you think about it a little more. And when people say, oh, I cheated, oh, I was bad with this, they never write that down. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm just going to eat this extra thing, but I don't have to write it down. I'm done writing down for the day. So writing down what you eat is the first thing that's going to tell you how your body responds to things. And everyone, no matter what you do and how you eat, you can make a little bit of improvement, a 10% improvement in your lifestyle. And the best way to find what it is that I can improve is by writing everything down. I'm going to give you an example of my latest change. I love apples with peanut butter. I absolutely love them. I would eat them every day, at least twice a day if I could. And I had seen a progressive weight loss, and then suddenly I just wasn't seeing it anymore. And when I went back to track it, it was the peanut butter. I was just eating too much of it. And even though I measured and it was a specific amount, but it was still more than, my body really wanted. And the way I figured that out was that I just cut it. I said, okay, I'm going to go 3 days without eating peanut butter twice a day. And the weight came down, and immediately with that shift, there was a change. Does that mean I can't eat peanut butter? Of course not. I can eat peanut butter and I love it, but I'm not eating it every day, twice a day anymore, because I have a goal of seeing the pounds go down. So again, number one thing you can do, you can start right now. You don't need anything fancy. There are a bunch of trackers online. You can use a notebook, you can use your phone, but write down what you eat, every single thing. If you nibble while you're preparing your lunch or dinner, if you eat leftovers off your kids' plates, if you grab something while you're watching TV, anything that you eat, write that down. And that is going to give you a map and a perspective of what it is that your body is doing with this food and changes you can make if you want something to be different. I hope that helps, and have a great day. Bye.